Sikka FM. Trakawai. Yen yakron. 89.5. Sikka FM.
Sikka FM 89.5. Yes, smart Santimai.
Yes, smart Santimai. I'm a bit so a command guarantee first and I feel some no and mammy your call on my pen JGM na catch and so by idea. And second time to me, no matter any would challenge your say, yeah, they say what they call Wana, what do contemporary so Korea ye or now constitution of course said no my ACL Colonade and what didn't any actually our Ghana Broadcasting Corporation GBC. What man who say, as you know, Pimpino, one more MSC who said no my ACL Coso, emuno kwa kwesra no koye no na director general no ewo said makono emuno yewura professor Amin na Hassan wode ehon mama ne bo ede ebo no che se adwumaso de omu eye bi wo hopa ne mu no ahodo bebebe no eha wo mo ya no nti ode to mampanyi enim se bebetu na ban no wo mo atranse na amadwendwene ho no matumi abo se ne be ya eno manyina so betumi akoyi ede amonade ba ko a woka ho asem eye TV licenses wo che se ese TV licenses no so mampanyi ehwe na afi motimi ede agina yie pana agina brand betumi aboa na wo mo GBC for mo nyesika ede abo GBC mo brand nam sai so ma GTV ajampempia na yehwe ye timi ahwe ni yie pa mo ma timi ma ye programs ahodo bebebe so etumi ahwe na nam sai so aboa ama GTV na GBC so etumi akonkanti yentie Professor Amin Al-Hassan.
Your Excellency, this is the reason why I want to use the opportunity to emphasize that the idea of TV license was brought in not because the audience watched TV, but to generate revenue for the public service broadcaster to expand and reach non-profitable areas. Otherwise, media access will be determined by advertising market. TV license fee was started by the British to ensure that whether you watch TV or not, it is your contribution towards the public service fund for them to execute. So today, if you were to give me 1 million cedis of TV license, I'm very sure about 60% will go into radio, not television. And that radio is to ensure that remote access areas there is radio, and they will carry what happens in Parliament today. They will carry what happens from the presidency. They will inform Ghanaians about culture, health, education, and all that. That is why we want to say that your visit gives us the opportunity to appeal that we need to have a new conversation about how to reposition TV licenses. Some European countries have since dropped the name TV licenses and they have repositioned it as public media levy, because it is not about TV. Now the BBC that we are so happy to note as a model example of global excellence in public service broadcasting, last year 75% of their budget was funded from TV licenses. And last year 1% of our budget was funded from TV licenses. If you compare, you can tell why we are where we are. Your Excellency, we want to request humbly that in the discussion about TV licenses, the name we should look at the name. Your public service broadcasting is that like how we pay street light levy on our electricity bill, even though most of us don't have street lights in our neighborhood. So, issue I want to bring, and that is probably the one that gives us a lot of sleepless nights, Your Excellency, is the issue of legacy debt from ECG and NEDCO. First of all, currently we have been forced to pay it. But I want to make it clear that those debts were not generated by GBC alone.
And yet, Professor Amin Al-Hassan, one Director General, the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, GBC Nabuchia Moten and Kanti, or how about quite almost more Kumu and our Dito and Penny, enemies of Penny, na afe, one more into me into one of my face, we and a side edit to the chair on my Penny sounds a cat almost so DB easy for the two almost one. As I can supply into my Penny Mosabaya, one more able to me at Chiana, or we know, and a Ghana Penny, John Draman Mahaman, so a Kasai, and a Cassan or Dito to say, or how many on a Bible transfer for more ashe, come to me at the upper much to me as a son of man, so at the Ama GBC into my penny JDM.
There are few suggestions we have with regards to the so-called TV license, and I think that our thinking is going in the same direction to amend that law and to make it a public media levy of some sort. And we're going to change the range of that levy so that it's better able to mobilize funding in order to be able to subsidize the work of the public media. And so when we are ready, it will be discussed in cabinet, but we'll discuss with you you what our thinking is before we finally go to Parliament and amend the law. I'm sure that with some of the suggestions we've got, you'll be able to raise the amount of funding that it brings in and make you better able to do your work. Your minister brought the issue of the legacy debts to us, and so what I've asked him to do is just to make sure that you keep up with the current bill. We're going to ring fence the legacy debt, and then we're bringing it to the attention of the Chief of Staff to find the funding to be able to defray the legacy debt so that it does not continue to be a charge on you. I'm happy you've started introducing solar. It will help to bring down your power factor and make you pay less so that you can use the extra money to do other things that are important to keep your organization afloat.
Oman pani jeje busia mo chene nkandono nso abo panya no basa kunyense nyina mo behwe na womo atumi asisi no mayeso edema GBC sene be ya ene kanere na account drama na ne yehwe ne nya bi nhwe no mayi ede amaye sanso na kantata na asefo nyina so nya bi so ahwe di TV lances no busia ise de nche ahwa na afi o makwaji atum na aba ne yesan eba betwia
Kwa me eba bitu TV licenses.
So
my TV.
Na one say papa no was say ko man for man so TV so ni TV o si utria.
I mean TV promo TV na.
I say ECG for no say street lighting. So what be wo feel so ni bi wo feel e dey unam kwa.
Sa o man na so akora ye wo wa na ahia se etua wo ka. Sa ahye no mo kwa ayo mo hu se o man no okwan no futuro ni ho ho no ye wo wa na ahia se etua wo ka emebunu no sinya adwuma ye nti o man a wo TV wo ni TV wo tua TV licenses no sa o man no futuro ni ku o mo tontom nku o mo onya adwuma nso ye nti wonya adwuma ye na sa wo gi TV license na nya ya na onya adwuma no ni TV a wo be gi TV
na na talk about TV no so wo di license no kwa na TV na kasa na wo gi ho license no omo amo mai sa program mai be a good program, educative programs am yetumi woni ahu ni here etira bia bo won say
TV license na ehwese ne na men send
wa hwe won say your back up of nations won zo mu bia me ahwe wa mu yi o ja nti o ma kan sa
Yanto akase abane so ne amfi ani nchiremu wo Menchia South abato mpesu aso na shebedwani a ogina ho ma afoforo a oho eye lawyer nana eje ibafo ewua ono ena nedai obogana mampanyi eja bebi John Dramani Mahama abaso se oh ne first time yi de ye first year yi de ye pa ne second time amu first year form 1 student we dey why ade pa oba okeka hye se to paye obo adwuma ye pa Ghana mampanyi na bodwuma CDC wa ma na gina so asumdwe so wo man mu chese oh entoto ya Ghana mampanyi aye no the first time yi first second term first year yi de oh ye papa na emom onkan hunu se Ghana for de ashase ne de ya na ye de ye mane nkoye sa wonto aso a na sidi agina so enema ekoyie no onto aso se ebegina so pepepe na o mane me adanko edada adu ne nkowi akire no o meso ye payenko ne nkoti lawyer nana eje ibafo ewua
Nyankopɔn ase ɛma ɔman panyin nso Mahama ɛne ɔman minya anyɛ hwee no fini sɛbe Nyankopɔn adɔm kɛsɛma da abodwie ɛna mogya so di fusane sumdie ɛwɔ ɔman mu a wosɔre a wotumi kɔ w'adwuma sɛbe ɛnyɛ ɔman panyin biara na ɛba bɛsi so a wotumi ɛma sɛbe ɔman no ɛmu hwɔ fi ayɛnie sumdie a sɛbe na ɛwɔ hɔ no papa yi baayɛ ɛnsesaayɛ wotumi ɛkorakora mu ama ɛnɛ yɛte Asia, or main some tune to it, and my United Nicoya, in Chicago, young so I had dear, with the upper or my Musa. The fine Sikka Kase3 who shed Aswa, inflation out of form, exchange rate also, so the Dagan and to me call so to send the yes, and cheap. The American said, "The share of May about Samoa and painting no a baby about the first year no a year not signing a man of the test and not making journalists to do a radio business since 1994. Samoa said a buying bar Ghana Sikka and who put me $10. He didn't see that. Uncle here on my opinion for our so the first year, we said, no matter ho yɛde kyɛ na saa ahoɔden no so ɛne du maybe yɛtumi yɛ saa redenomination no so wohyɛ a even yɛma mpanin na naatoda nkwakufoɔ ado aberɛ so sidi bɛdu daabi na ɛno nso ne ho ayɛ den ɛma Dr. Baumia ka sɛ ɔte deɛ wato kii no sɛbe ɔde ama police IGP ɛnti saa bakɔsɛm no ɛwɔ hɔ na wayɛ adeɛ sɛ ɔno nso ne first year wama sidi no ɛho ayɛ den na mesrɛ no sɛbe ɔma deɛ atwa mu ɛnyɛ sɛbe nsɛm hɔ nsɛhyia ɛma yi nyinaa sɛ ɛho tumi yɛ den nanso ɛrekɔ n'anim no na sɛbe ahoɔden no nso ɛreba fam enti yɛsua sɛnea yɛsi yɛ no no yɛsua sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a yɛrekɔ yɛ anim nso a ahoɔden no ɛma fam na deɛ wahyɛ aseɛ no ɔmfa nkosi.
Lawyer Amanansoa owieye na obo Ghana mampanyi kokose onkai o no onkai hu se ohye Ghana fo obo se galamse illegal mining no obehwe na watu ase na corruption kata ahye proye kankan ni dwumudie nso a akodare o men ya pro tete asai e wo men yimu no nso no obehwe so na watu ni nyina asinti onkai ehu se bohye wedie Ghana fo ehwe nanim.
Yeah, kind of near Pia or the Babe, Sengalamsi, ensure environment, no, what they say. In Miamia, it's free environment, no more piano, we see a mechanical debris, a woman in the say, Aria, many the Sikka Kase3 and no so be a nipa in the Pisica, and Vesica in the Pilipa, into a Serno, Galamsi, and Toamo, and me, he said, a Kahuna Ghana for. Sebi omutu achieve was MBT4 yetu akuya na omodemano ikana ngode kosodia nanka insuka ene live kano tentini ko shebi ntia eguso koswa anka ebeboa we say obiwa sebi dollar na unhibi ana unhi pound it's na ngode kosra ya na unhi so ya do na so ni say ne kanya ka perform me is to ka perform ediani a uti kanena o say 10 cedis and ne obesay dia 5 cedis it is that no no anko perform na dollar sebi ehuaye de no na ono wenya so emfaso ade no so tiya o se so ba emfaso makano fo anko yesa na omanpanyi tuma wadia ye bona paso to wa pound na dollar na jina no na so amamfaso makano fo enti tani mani bidri ba ko ni se Kase3 ne proyero yanku ise tika na funya menye bitinye ko Kase3 proya eni kwanso ye seno NDC na NPP akade e wo se seno Ghana akade na wa obe Kase3 ana proya no ye ne Ghana fo ene wako yi kana enti tani ko fo ye Kase3 tebe o ni ki sure se obe ko ne se de NPP ni ya obe ko
ene ayeti ye mrashebejani edema foforo ho menhia South abato mpesua so lawyer Nana Eje bafo ewua
yanko yenumnyamfo Edward anim so na kachi sisi wono so emia bi atwam wono na woye MP domanfo mo oboase isabato mpesua so santima ntemu ase opani wonde okana adwen pa ya obekana adwen so ede akyerew na semina ne so mampani JDM ne second come year oba yi and first time and ne first year yi wode abana wie a manfo kan wo so no so adnani asemu atumi ahun sede eno masitie na ade ba akobetumi aka chansa so far so good na se no ma akoyi papa no kyerem no a onya akonya ne wapemso ekọ Bank of Ghana no ebi na okọ sede Bank of Ghana aye governor no si church nsemu ede ekyere mpanimfo na afa mota sehwe nkrata so tumi no mana tumi sampa eno ma ekuyo manska sem ekotimi akwakwa gina ye a inflation say ne ba na eba for tumi se eno ma tumi atwa ye pa no di se enka December me nkedu na nka inflation hwa na hiri cost na so edu December no ebronya mu no inflation esan ekọ from dia na aban no eye adwuma fe so omapan JDM wose oba yi ne mpenu ebi ohwe ne dimen na ne so de eba ye na utumi se eno ma so ekuyi a positive ede eba no introduce se omapan wabono ho embedo no nso yentie no
Because of Lawrence, the other year, my papa and no man, no be a year, my phone, so no, my endis, no, I'm saying, me as a peda, and also in chess, no, be a year correct, and no, and me, crying, and no, so now say to something here, a call Bank of Ghana, or more premises, or na meetings because, so na briefings be a course on the year. I say Christmas time, $1, no, anti-man shoot to say the name, if you say, we do Christmas, yeah, Christmas, no, and yeah, say, I did, you move a addition, no, Christmas doing $1, no, as society, no, now, over Governor of Bank of Ghana, and no man will talk about, say, even interest rate, no, they expect it will be 10%. Now, inflation is now 5%. Now, let me finally have some royal iron rods and say 9,000 per ton, so it's about 7,000. I just wanted to know that inflation some of the prices, you know, be a drop one panel. And to me, you much as a be a drop. Now, share and show most of Moody yesterday by a city number question and what in the or the meeting take his idea. And there because I never casa, Lamia, a mini friend, they are meeting different. They've done well there. Again, the president himself, you know, was a man in our parliament, and Minamini was a very quiet person, but once a while, ultimately bomb casa. But also, Oba second, the first term, no man could hear. As but Oba second term, when man who said, I said, a change in the star, no, a star, no, I change in the a positive. Or you'll be our serious speaking. Who said, normally, before the woman position, some arrogant, new move, sorry, but who said, comportation, a very calm and all respected. I also so many man plus, even though, in fact, I know some man more be bottom scale, but a good sale president, and no who's only more, but the need amount. I know some man credit all. And in January, 1 year here, I think that's so far so good. I can't say ammonia at DBA, but I'm saying at DBA, I say, a Konya good lobby. And then there, I was saying, no, but saying because so a castle age, my father, 100 years at the back, said the amount for CB can, Umbra, Mumma, Bounty, Mitchell, they won't be a co. And no name, on name at the MC, what the MC, Emma, Bounty, my message, me, understand ye.
Yere dwede ni na busia mo chene career fans wa sa boro na nkasa na manyoku no wase obeka no kre de edaho ana waka nya afi na ba bele be wa bia na wachemu MPP amyoku ese utumi kwa manyoku no mate emu nyokura mu problems upon problems on no chese sa problems ya MPP fo no woni na ofa hamu kase na ofa ohama bupanya emu 90% de yakufa na ema ne ba sa yentie no.
Yes, a succession plan at the home. And now to better sign and the museo any sign about you. And in fact, we need to work on that. The tradition goes on. And I don't know legal council knew what the president for Kachano no say or no Kwansano about because the seniors no Kwansano about Tiela. I also go and after me and you. And I know any evidence. And then a quick rotation and home court support to the ordinary party more Nanuya. Who just say, oh, break protocol, break tradition, break your poor your course when you have we have to be truth must be told, and this is if you show your cousin and now has caused all this problem. May I say it everywhere. On one question, one country, and I hope that now on no crime who are regretting for doing certain things or for taking some decisions. That no be a change, and no one so no. Yes, about now they are no quite one. So any part say, I am here, they are cause party. And the crown make action on oh, media to media on no quite 90%. No crime catch on. So for that, a whole one piece, one piece crab anymore. They don't hear, well, national executives on no crack down them to my many constitutions, the national chairman should be the leader of the party because no more here. Because I'm so when you to me, we know the leader of the party, and they say, will be a new Biamano. No question, make catch all. Make. What do I say? I cost you a big time. Now, more, what do I say? You be the president. Your mama, you got some president before. Me put us into about this and you to me to travel for hours. Mumusa Mose, one no coin and another buy, another to spend that time. Oh, that's no way now by an opposite go for the has to cry the giant people. No money boy time as a can did no.
See, Olmianfo de any maybe a Chewano and Anna were MP, no man from more boss is about 20 years. And I'm going to say, what saw a decent penny that a kufu ado a swing.
Yanswa Kasiabano Sini Peja Kasiabano dese Mfanko Asante Achim Agogo North. Eho ena arehosem abeto Sikka FM yapono so chirimua. Assembly mayu edema agogo apentenyina se electoral area. idi amanfo de nim no Kwame Kwabena Osei eja say o na omunkada menyane a eja say na sensen ahoma so a chese wa hye no wa konfo kra ato ananano mu ewo ensiedo na no na presiding member edema sa Asante Atuma Gugu North chiremu se oh Only a just a credit nkomo kwasia de twam ye wanka bibia nkyere ne se bibi koso na dwuma na se odi asembi ho yaw ebi kura na oba bi atena koma na se bia ono obi pri bibi o se onfa asem bia ento nanim nka hwe che kwasia de yo onkoda benyane a wanyante ese eja kwabena na chese wa se ne ho a chese wo sense ahoma so a oh watu anananum nsie do chiremu emprempre ya idie omunya hunu se ye ono na se ne ho ahomo ana se nipa bonfo bi na akodi ni sa ewue ose se sie idie omunya nya ntie bia emfa ho na mbom omo de emu no akọ agogo aha mo kire wo honum se omumwa na posifo enso enya hwehwemu no muhuru adekode pote a ekum sa eja kwabena ne mmom se ono ana hye no akomfo se obi na ye yo eye aposifo ene be kire yenko ne enkoti onumunyamfo Frank Jamfi.
Yesterday evening I had a message from some of my colleagues, assembly members, that one of our assembly member by name Honorable Kwabena say is no more retest. So I asked them that why is it an accident? Because I spoke with him on Sunday. He even called me. We discussed an issue concerning himself. So I was shocked, but never heard about it. So I was a bit shocked about the sudden demise of him. So he told me that okay. So I passed him to go to his house and see what has transpired. So he later called me and confirmed to me that he is there, but they are saying that it's a suicide. We can't confirm yet. So they arranged the Ghana police officer of the branch. We came there and took the body to Algomok.
Any ITA presiding member Onmunyamfo Frank Jamfi watch adekode poti ya ekoso eja Kwabena Osei assemblyman one temple wato nananum nsiedo ya
ya konsa fufro su emuna constitutional rights and policy strategy advisor edima democracy hub Oliver Baka Vobawo wona so ekase on se nanu dai o JDM eba ye no hwe ma committee bi so mo konkɔhwe na ma ya mamra na ya di ebuye man ye nkoye constitution no wo mo hwe mi se betimi review na enumabo etimi asesa na afi ne prempe na se wo mu dwumadi a ye die bia no atumi ayepe ampempani force the report no ebai na omode ba mo eche say hwehwe ba ko omode ebani omo sesenka Ghana fo nyina nka yenye ntum sania enkabe yi a nkomampani bi atu abama na nkobita to menso emfie enum na wode abobra ama no manyina so atumi akoyie na eno na omo eche say sa na tedi a yemo achi ne informa mabani o na achi na parliament no so matase atumi aye nchekere bi ewomu we nam so ama Oliver o che say sa de na mpadi vodo abatu dwa no ya aduna enye o senka nyomo eye no se enyomo Ghana fo nyina ya so tie no motisi abonten na nka ebusebisa ba kwa na mienu miensa asuma sepese ayi ni se wo atise na Ghana fo nyina ya gitum na se wo de kwakoma kuo bi nkwan se wo mo enye ne saade ha adwen papa ya wono free se entwayi na yentie Oliver Baka Vomawo.
I think that is one of the questions that should go to referendum. It's one of the questions that they put into the semi-entrenched that goes to Parliament. And I think that this is a question that the people should speak on.
Well, they won't 4 or 5 years.
Because I think what they've done is that they put the two-term and the referendum questions. Mm-hmm. So anything that concerns the modifications of the term should go. So you can't say the concept of what they have provided us is the semi-entrenched, entrenched. These classes and what goes into the various chambers. It's something that can be negotiated through the political process. Exactly. Then we can agree that, okay, this is an issue that has come up, This idea is not new. This is not the first time we have encountered it. And so you should go to the people. I would agree with that.
Oliver Baka Vomawo no Okoye Democracy Hub Ekono Emu on Constitutional Rights and Policy Strategy Advisor. Ya waka asemwe ede afa Constitutional Review Committee. Wama somebody ba no eho.
Yanto akase abone so ani afia ni kiremu wo Kumawu dia na ya mrase badwane a ogina o ma afoforo wo kumawu monyamfo Ernest yaw enim ena di dwumade soronko kra ede ama mabuna ewo kumawu be se ahasa chese wa kire wo mo ensano nyuma address making any mabuni wa fan crofo omo kire mo se na si pamade omo ye tire wege ahodo tenten human hair animal hair plumbing pipe o carpenter funada ka chese adwuma bebre sanu nyuma nyina na wa ma ya kire mabunu a ewo kumawu okire mu a ono de Obama kumawu wa amase obe MP a wote parliament keke na obehuna na ogina TV so no ye Mr Speaker say anya nunti eno okọ parliament se emfaso eni djuma soronko no opese wodi ema wona wo kumawu eno ena aka na koma ama na di se adwumadi soronko kura ede ama mabunu a ewo kumawu ene ne importamu a okiremu omunyina aba abeje entity a chesese say die omu betimi akwa abonten akwa carpenter adwuma we na bekwa plumber we bie ni shop wa ha we bosa de to aso se omu nyina ammoa na omunye omu shop nti omu twitire no meka bom no mai omu shop wa na yese ni nyina eboa amakumawu afa ne ntoma pa efla wosaso ehye omu bosa obekoso a na wadi dwuman ede aboa wo yanko ne nkoti onu nyamfo yan enim
Mami so ade ho no se afi mu no you betimi a training mabunu be 150 a you be more months nyuma safi yetimi mi first cohort ntemo a you be say abi another 150 a se nyakopon ya dom na bibia akosa de mehwehwe no a afi mu nkwa ebetimi anya nipa ahasa a ebetimi aboa mo ewo nsa nyuma enhyehyere mu na de ye kan se enye wabotai akotena adwuma mu nko ana office nko ana ye adwuma ensano nyuma nso ya ade a ehwe abusua eyi ohia free ya setena mu ewo yen kronkro mu eti ene adwuma di ye hwe a ebi mu besua tiye ebi mu besua depam ebi mu besua tiling ebi mu besua carpentry ebi mu besua welding ebi mu besua decorations ene nyuma bebre ensano nyuma bebre na ene ye share enipa over 100 omo be free ase ayen from February many so ade human say by the end of second quarter there now at least first batch no your senior graduate omo free no then we can have time because second batch no so no mo so yaboa no mo so anya monsa anu adwuma na we share we there fe omo ne say omo ha nyina no ya pe masters omo free kronkro mu a ewo ha ya anya de obi kosua adwuma no ewo kumase ana enkran ana baby a yebese obi atena kromu ha na master for no che omodwuma na omunsu wi a sham sa dia ta che ne se akwala bi abebo homodin abesua adwuma no ha no mo abebo homodin no yebeboa na se store na obeye edi free wonso dia sia na wonso afa nkwala omo ompotamu na omunso abesua adwuma ne bi ho na by so doing no your grow numbers no in the next few years no at least unemployment away mabunu mu bebre no yebetini so etu ehwa na moka
onimonyamfo ns yaw enim na shebejani ene makumawu nanu si ya pepepe ene mabunu na onso okoje ntete no so efa akonya iso eda na se
eda na se bebre because ni ntibia na enye nia ono so etumi enye Brian ajinya ni se ye nkwa na obaye obuso they have the bravo youth the same way you should have the takadi agabo ayinti we make am say edanase next year when sure be be na ma wa dwupa enyama yensu youth no se na be ya next year so ma kam so obi now so paso se na yensu enyama next year na from answer na obi ska be kosu adwuma no na wa bre yie pa na so na ma dum so bua ma buru yie pa ya me gina ha ni so me ka hu bi many bio and so now the moon and more brains, Yabuame, the same as some Jacosia, Juma, but then I see young people in Swan, what the fire and youth. Then I see a cost.
Bibio, and I had to say, oh, that MP, such as a Mabuna Yantiano, Omo, and a Dasso Cocra, and the amount for Yao, and him.
I was saying that I have a Casino and Seven so and from Newswatch my Funia Sans, more Adalman, no Boba Cassiano, a day and my 74 a year of Rasa Koja Bakra, 95 years, and feed or 95 years now, and to no, and I will down so and I'm a sewan so or born and so at the MFU Kafna. obo ya chidam ene awie kama amanoma tumi akoyie pa na former head about na de ko Facebook live YouTube ema amotie nkana mo hwe enso ewo ho ya de kasie ebrem no eyeme kwame ofori aboaje elder 0 minimum ya
Berima ba nana yawo yeboa.
Yes.